So far, I've decluttered my primers, I've decluttered my foundations, my concealers. Now let's move on to decluttering all of my setting powders. This brand, Carlson, I'm actually obsessed with their translucent powder. It is one of the best under eye setting powders ever because the powder is so like thin that it doesn't crease or anything like that. So I have 3 of them. They actually saw that I was using the powder, so they sent over like some colored powder. To keep the 3 translucent, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of the color just because I know I'm not going to use them. And then they also sent over these 2 translucent press powder. I like translucent loose powders, but I'm not a translucent press powder girl, so I'm going to get rid of the 2 translucent. I am going to keep the pressed pink powder because this under the eye actually is super brightening. And then they also sent over a purple one, which is super similar to like the Huda Beauty one. It's really pretty. It's pressed, so I'm going to keep these 2, the 3 translucent loose powders. Now that I'm saying that out loud, that's kind of excessive, so I'll keep 2 of the translucent powders and then the 2 pressed powders, and then I'm gonna get rid of the 3 loose and then the 2 pressed because nobody needs that much makeup. I have 2 One Size Beauty setting powders. One is in Marigold and one is in Rich Peach. They did send these to me and I have yet to open them, so I'm gonna keep them just so that way I can try them out. These are 4 of my like tried and true. I rotate between these quite a bit when I'm not using the Carlson powder. I use the Givenchy in the Prism Libre. I use the Huda Beauty in Banana Bread. I use the Huda Beauty in the purple. And then I also use this one by Anastasia Beverly Hills, the translucent. These are like my girls. I also have this pink One Size Beauty powder. I'm gonna keep it. This is such a good powder. This is the It Cosmetics powder. If you spray your face with a setting spray, let it dry, and then put this on, you will literally have no pores. And then this is a product that nobody talks about. This is a brightening powder by Laura Mercier for underneath the eyes. You guys, this is amazing. I'm gonna keep it. I didn't realize how much I was obsessed with under eye powder or like powders in general. This one is so cool. You guys, look, it's a pressed powder in pink, and then if you unscrew it below, it's a loose powder. Like, how cool is that? I'm gonna keep. This is just a basic translucent CoverGirl powder. I love that it's pink. I like to throw this one in my purse, but I do have a Charlotte Tilbury and I also have a Rare Beauty that I know for a fact that I will throw in my purse before the CoverGirl. No shade CoverGirl. So I'm going to get rid of CoverGirl, and then I'm going to keep my Charlotte and I'm going to keep Rare Beauty. She Glam, this is so random. This is a Rick and Morty pressed powder. It's actually a really good powder, but I can live without it, so I'm going to get rid of it. I also have another Huda Beauty. This is the Easy Bake, and I've never used it before, but I'm going to keep it and give it a shot. And then this is just a tried and true MAC Studio Fix foundation powder. I used to use this on top of my liquid foundation. I just felt like it gave me really good coverage, and I love her, so I'm going to keep her. And then last but not least, for powders, I have this Pat McGrath Labs powder in pink. It kind of shattered because I'm pretty sure Gianna dropped it, but it's fine because it's like the prettiest shade of pink. Actually, you know what? I'm going to get rid of this because I have some other pink powders in here. So I'm going to get, yeah, this one can go. These are all of the powders that I'm going to keep. Then these are all of the powders that are going to go bye-bye. Bye-bye. Next category is bronzer, one of my favorite makeup applications. I have this palette back here by Makeup Forever. It's actually concealer on one side and then contour on the other. This thing is so good. Like, I could literally get rid of all of this and then just keep this, but that would not be any fun. So I'm going to keep this. Juvia's Place. I always see their makeup at Ulta and I always get suckered in because of the packaging. But honestly, I'm going to get rid of this just because I noticed when I got home that it's like shimmery and it kind of scares me. So I'm going to give this to somebody that I know will use it. Makeup by Mario. This is a cream contour. I have yet to use it, but I'm going to keep it. This is the Chanel Sol de Bronze something. I wanted this so bad when I was like 21. I'm 32, by the way. And I finally bought it for myself. And it is such a good product. Like, you literally can't mess up using this because it's so forgiving. I'm going to keep it. Did I buy this for the packaging? 1000% yes. Am I going to keep it? Yes. This is a MAC Cheeky Bronze. It's for like a highlight, like on top of your bronzer. And if I'm being honest, I never use it because I always get oily. So it's like, why put this on when I already know I'm going to get that glow? I always say I'm going to use it, but I never use it, so I'm going to get rid of it. These are all of my LA Girl Pro contours. I saw them on TikTok Shop and they were like super cheap, so I bought the entire bundle and I have never used them. So I'm going to take that as a sign and give them away. This NYX Buttermelt Bronzer is so good. If I can open it. So good. You literally have to use the gentlest hand on this because it is so pigmented. But if you are super tan in the summer, this is like literally the best product ever. Keep She Glam. Oh my gosh, this contour, you guys, so good, especially if you're pale. I love this product. This is Charlotte Tilbury Contour Wand. This used to be my tried and true, like literally favorite product ever until I discovered the Too Faced contour sticks. This one's almost out and it might be expired, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. And then I'm going to keep my two Too Faced contour sticks. When I am tan, I use chocolate caramel, and then when I am not tan, I use chocolate mousse. This is like literally the perfect color for me. I'm going to keep them both. And then Too Faced is literally so amazing that they sent me all of these. So I have all of these as like extras and to give away and just to like use. And I'm going to keep all of them. These are all of the bronzers and contours that I'm keeping. These are all of the bronzers and contours that I am getting rid of. Okay, next we're going to do setting sprays. I have the e.l.f. Power Grip Setting Spray. I've been wanting to try this out forever and I finally got it and I am literally obsessed. Then Milk sent me their setting spray and I hear that this one is like the OG and then this one is the dupe. So I am going to be keeping both of them. Charlotte Tilbury, this is my favorite setting spray of all time. I need to get a backup because when I run out of this, I will need another and I cannot be without it. I have both the original One Size Beauty Set Till Dawn and then the glitter one. I'm going to keep both. You know what? I don't think I'm going to get rid of any of these because these are all so good. The Say Super Glowy Gel. Oh, actually, this isn't even a setting spray. This is like, I think, a fluid of some sort. Oh, girl. Okay. Yeah, that was in the wrong category. So we're going to put that somewhere else. And then this is a facial spray. It could be used as like to set your makeup, I think. But this is more to just like reset your face and just give it like some really good moisture. So I'm actually going to take this out of the category 2 and we are going to keep 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and call it a day, baby. Next we have makeup palettes. You guys, back in 2014 I would have pulled out like 30 palettes. I'm not joking. That was my hyperfixation. But today I have like what, 6? I'm pretty proud of that. This one is by Makeup Forever. They've always killed it in their palette department. Like I have their face palettes, but this is their little quad, or this isn't a quad. This is 6. This is a little palette with like the perfect shades of brown ever. If I only needed one palette, it could be this one, so I'm gonna keep it. But then I got this one by She Glam and it's basically the same thing with like a couple more colors, like this really pretty shimmery color and this really pretty amber color, and like it's literally a fraction of the price as this, and it looks like a Wonka bar. But I definitely don't need both, but like I want both, and like they're not hurting anybody by having both, so I'm gonna keep them both. And then I have this Too Faced one, and this is just like the Big Mama. And these I literally am just keeping for the packaging because the packaging is so cute, and in the Christmas time putting them in these drawers like on display, so freaking cute. You guys, literally the packaging is what used to get me back in 2014, 2015, 2016. Like I literally wouldn't use the makeup. I would just buy it for the packaging. I'm keeping them all. I'm keeping them all. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Whenever I'm getting ready, I always put on a headband because I need my hair completely out of my face. So let's declutter them. This one, keep. This one says Love Bug. I love this one. I'm going to keep both of these. This one can go. This one, look at little squishy. Keep. Little peanut butter and jelly. That is adorable, but it can go. Little peach. Keep. I'm keeping 5 and I'm getting rid of 3. As I'm almost done decluttering, I have sunscreen, blush, highlighters, tools, I guess. I have lip gloss up there, and then I have brushes down here. Don't look at my toes. Toes aren't free. I'm almost done, but I'm running out of time. So go to part 3.